Scorpions football stars reach boiling point. Enough is enough. Yesterday, the national football team reportedly boycotted training, citing many grievances dating back to June. The million-dollar question is why and how do we reach this point in the first place? Welcome to Beyond the Scores on Teledal TV. I'm Taf Wada. Let me bring you up to speed on all the other stories making headlines. Gambia under-17 football team crash out on the WAFU Zone A tournament. Mariama Bella Jallo, a basketball player of Serekunda West, is set to represent the Gambia in FIBA Regional Youth Camp in Egypt. Ghana are the latest African nation to qualify for next year's World Cup in North America. NBA star LeBron James will miss at least 3 to 4 weeks of the season due to injury. More on these coming right up. Yesterday, the Gambian national football team players decided to boycott their training session ahead of Tuesday's match against Seychelles in protest over not receiving match bonuses dating back to June's match against Equatorial Guinea. The squad have in unison agreed that having not received match bonuses for the last 3 games that they have played. They are also frustrated with reportedly not receiving camp allowances for this current window of games, including concerns about logical arrangements in regards to travel, following a breakdown with their bus in Kenya and a 24-hour journey to reach Mauritius for the match on Tuesday. They reportedly are planning on boycotting the match on Tuesday if these issues are not resolved. Tension seems to not be settling, as GFF have reportedly responded saying, quote, that the players need to be honest and stop misleading the Gambian public. According to the GFF, the travel route for Kenya to Dubai and then to Mauritius, which took around 16 hours, was the only viable option, and that all alternatives would have taken too long. Also insisting that all camping allowances have been paid, clarifying that only winning and draw bonuses remain pending. The tensions seem to remain high from both sides as frustrations continue to rise. Earlier, talisman Musa Barrow complained after the loss to Gabon, stating the disadvantages of playing home games away from the Gambia, seemingly putting pressure on the GFF about the lack of national stadium completion. Now we wait to see how the stalemate will end. In other news, the young Scorpions, the Scorpions, have bowed out of the WAFU Zone A under-17 tournament in Mali, after an exciting 2-2 draw against the host nation Mali. Goals from Aliou Drame and Alaji Babeli were not enough as defensive lapses cost the boys. The Scorpions now bow out of the group stage after finishing 3rd behind Mali and Guinea with a total of 4 points. Though they played well in every game, the early elimination will be a disappointment, considering they made it to the semi-final last year. The performance, however, had a lot of promise, with several players standing out and showing promise. Yet the lack of clinical in some games and inability to keep chances at bay in the final game specifically cost the boys. This experience, however, will be a great experience for the young players and the coaching staff. Mali and Guinea will advance to the semi-final of the regional competition, where they will face the top 2 from Group B. Mariama Bella Jallo, a basketball player of Serekunda West, is set to represent the Gambia in the FIBA Africa Regional Youth Camp in Egypt. The camp is expected to start on 12th October 2025 and finish on 15th October. The camp will bring together over 50 girls across Africa. Jallo played a key role for Serekunda West League in their 2024-25 Knockout Championship, winning all 6 games. Furthermore, the young point guard played a key role in Gambia's under-16 FIBA Zone 2 Championship in Thiès, Senegal, where the Scorpions won bronze medal against Guinea-Bissau. Jallo is also selected to participate in the FIBA Africa Regional Youth Camp. Jallo hopes to be a trailblazer for girls in the country who want to follow and play sports and hopes to keep improving to become an icon in her sport. Gambia does not have a big history in the women's basketball world, so we send all her best wishes to her as she represents the whole nation. In other news in the continent, Ghana became the 5th African nation to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, when Mohamed Kodo's second-half goal was enough to see off recent nemesis Comoros in their final qualifier of the World Cup. The win gave them a 6-point lead over the second-place Madagascar and now booked their place to North America. The win is a huge boost for the West African Giants, who did not qualify for the upcoming African Cup of Nations in Morocco. The qualification is the 5th time the country has made the world stage, representing Africa, including the last tournament in 2022. They joined Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, and Egypt. Senegal have a chance to join them in their qualifier taking place tomorrow against Mauritania, as they top Group B against DR Congo by 2 points. We'll be back with more sports news across the world after the break. In the NBA, Los Angeles Lakers LeBron James has been ruled out for at least 3 to 4 weeks of the season due to a lingering injury. The 40-year-old has not taken part in any of preseason camps so far, and now reports state that he'll be out for the first month of the season. The Lakers traded for Luka Doncic last year, and the young star will have to take the lead as they try to keep afloat without the NBA's leading scorer. In football news, Lamine Yamal will join training with Barcelona today. The youngster who dropped out of Spain's squad for the upcoming internationals has been on an intensive individual program to heal his injured groin. The return comes at a key point for Barcelona, who lost back-to-back games right before the break and tried to catch up to league leaders Real Madrid, and will hope that he doesn't suffer another setback as the season starts to kick into gear. That's all the sports news we have for you today. Wherever you're tuning in, we thank you. This is Beyond the Scores on Teledal TV. Thank you. Thank you, Lando.